The Galaxy Unpacked unveiling event in January is expected to include the first major update to Galaxy AI in 2025. While some of the AI suite is server-based, a major chunk operates on the device, placing an emphasis on performance and efficiency. Samsung established an early lead in generative AI on smartphones with last year's Galaxy S24 family, and the S25 cohort is likely to broaden that dominance. The Snapdragon 8 Elite's superior performance over time is passing away till we get the next big phone from Samsung, the Galaxy S25. The company's future flagship phones will undoubtedly be among the best when they are released, but we are still a long way away. Naturally, we expect the Galaxy S25 to make all of the required iterative improvements to maintain its position among the greatest Android phones available. And given how many Galaxy AI features come with the Galaxy S24, it's very probable that Samsung will follow up with even more intriguing artificial intelligence capabilities with the Galaxy S25. The Galaxy S25, Galaxy S25 Plus, and Galaxy S25 Ultra have recently passed through the Federal Communications Commission in the United States, disclosing their connection characteristics. Notably, the Federal Communications Commission filing shows that all three Galaxy S25 versions will feature Wi-Fi 7, also known as Wi-Fi 800 and 2.11b. Wi-Fi 7 was added to Samsung's smartphone range with the Galaxy S24 Ultra earlier this year, but the Korean company stuck with Wi-Fi 6E on the Galaxy S24, S24 Plus, and S24 FE since the Exynos 2400/2400E CPU that powers them does not support Wi-Fi 7. This year's other Galaxy smartphones with Wi-Fi 7 connectivity include the Galaxy Z Fold Special Edition and the Galaxy Tab S10 Ultra. The Galaxy Z Fold 6 and Z Flip 6 do not support Wi-Fi 7, despite having the same Snapdragon processor as the Galaxy S24 Ultra globally, for reasons that Samsung has not stated. With the Galaxy S25 and Galaxy S25 Plus receiving Wi-Fi 7, we expect it to be a common feature on all top Galaxy devices by 2025. According to the Federal Communications Commission filings, ultra-wideband functionality is confined to the S25 Plus and S25 Ultra, therefore connection features will continue to differ. If Samsung adheres to its regular schedule, the official release date should come 2 weeks later. The Galaxy S24 was introduced at Galaxy Unpacked on January 23, 2024, and will be available somewhere on January 31, 2024. Knowing this, we anticipate that the Galaxy S25 will be released on February 6. It has also been said that a slimmer Galaxy S25 Slim is on the coming, but it may not arrive until late spring. Unfortunately, we don't know how much it will cost, but it appears to be released alongside the other three phones. We're hoping that the price of the Galaxy S25 remains relatively unchanged. Samsung released the Galaxy S24, S24 Plus, and S24 Ultra for $799, $999, and $1,299, respectively, with the S24 Ultra being the only one that saw a price increase from the previous year. Since Apple did not raise the pricing of its iPhone 16 series, Samsung is less inclined to raise its prices. Recently, we discovered the Samsung Galaxy S25 series on the FCC certification. Leaks and rumors concerning the company's next-generation flagships have begun to spread. The most recent one comes from tipster Roland Quant, who offers photographs of the SIM card tray for the Galaxy S25 and S25 Plus phones. They appear to reveal the color possibilities for the forthcoming gadgets. Previously, DSCC Ross Young mentioned the S25 Duo's colorways. The leaked photos of the original SIM tray replacement part for the Galaxy S25 and S25 Plus come in 5 colors. These include black, green, purple, blue, and white. According to Young, the aforementioned tints would be termed midnight black, sparkling green, moonlight blue, sparkling blue, and silver shadow. These are likely to be the marketing names for the color selections. According to the leak, the purple and green color versions appear to be lighter than the cobalt violet and jade green on the S24 and S24 Plus. They give a pastel-like appearance. Meanwhile, the blue color appears darker than the sapphire blue seen on the S24 pair. With the Galaxy S25 series worldwide and Indian debuts less than 2 months away, we may anticipate pressed renders of the smartphones to surface in the coming weeks. Hopefully, they will offer us a clear view of the devices in the aforementioned colors. To recall, Samsung's Galaxy S25 Plus has returned to Geekbench, providing strong results that place it as a high-performance contender in the upcoming Galaxy S25 series. The scores indicate a significant improvement in performance over the S24 Plus and base S25. The Galaxy S25 Plus performed admirably on Geekbench, scoring 3,160 in single-core and 9,941 in multi-core tests. These results represent a significant improvement over the standard Galaxy S25, which had scores of 2,481 and 8,658, respectively. The S25 Plus's performance is comparable to Qualcomm's reference Snapdragon 8 Elite units, confirming Samsung's attempts to optimize the chip's capabilities. The Snapdragon 8 Elite for Galaxy chipset is listed on Geekbench with a clock speed of 4.47 GHz, which is faster than the ordinary version's 4.32 GHz. Furthermore, the Galaxy S25 Plus has 12 GB of RAM, which matches the memory capacity of its predecessor, the Galaxy S24 Plus. Interestingly, the Galaxy S25 Plus has already featured on Geekbench, powered by Samsung's own Exynos 2500 chipset, with scores of 2,359 in single-core and 8,141 in multi-core tests. These results are similar to those of the Snapdragon 8 Elite-powered base S25. Samsung is likely fine-tuning the performance of its forthcoming smartphones, with both chips to strike the best balance between power consumption, thermal management, and performance. Notably, the Galaxy S25 Ultra has been detected on Geekbench with variable results, with its most recent test displaying a multi-core score of over 10,000 and a previous listing showing a pretty poor performance. Given Samsung's history, the Galaxy S25 and S25 Plus are likely to use Exynos chipsets in markets other than the United States, China, and a few other regions. While Samsung's 3nm process yield rate is apparently only 20%, the Snapdragon 8 Elite is significantly more expensive than its predecessor. However, based on the performance of previously released handsets, we know that the Snapdragon 8 Elite CPU is capable of maintaining the level of performance suggested by the Geekbench listings. It remains to be seen whether the Exynos chip would produce comparable results. The Exynos 2500 may be more noticeable on this cutting-edge model than any other in the Galaxy's back catalogue. The Galaxy S24 devices, which use two types of chipset, have shown that Snapdragon handsets have better graphical performance and are more power efficient. Key reasons why the community anticipated the unification of Snapdragon 8 Elite across the spectrum. In terms of screens, Samsung made it clear that all three models of the Galaxy S24 feature 2,600 nit panels. However, in our own benchmark testing, none of them came close to meeting those claims. While we hope Samsung improves this in the Galaxy S25, Ross Young reports the phone will employ the same N13 OLED screens as the S24 series, rather than the brighter N14 OLED featured in the Pixel 9 Pro and iPhone 16 Pro. More significantly, Samsung cannot afford to have another display issue, such as the mirror effect on the Galaxy S24, which produces clouding when the panel's brightness is set to a low level. We tested this ourselves with the Galaxy S24 Plus and S24 Ultra, and both phones created the mirror result. Ross Young reports that the Samsung Galaxy S25 and Galaxy S25 Plus will come in Moon Night Blue, Silver Shadow, Sparkling Blue, and Sparkling Green. Young stated that the S25 Ultra might come in titanium, black, green, or blue. Another performance bump could be coming to the Galaxy S25 Ultra, which is expected to have UFS 4.1. Most Galaxy S24 versions have UFS 4.0, so the gain will be gradual, but it will result in a performance boost that will benefit any AI technologies featured with the new phone. It has also been reported that Samsung would include a new Game Assist feature with some sort of upscaling, similar to how Game Boost prioritizes performance. In terms of connection, the Galaxy S25 series will receive another major upgrade: satellite connectivity. This would enable users to send communications, notably to emergency agencies, when off the grid. Speaking of expectations, it appears that the Galaxy S25 will have the same battery capacity as the S24. There have been speculations for a while that Samsung would use stacked batteries in its flagship series, but there is no convincing proof that we will see them with the S25. Meanwhile, many rumors indicate that Samsung will stick with a 5000 mAh battery on the S25 Ultra. The phone's charging capabilities are clearly in need of improvement. Samsung has maintained the same 25W wired charging speed as the Galaxy S24. Thus, an upgrade to the Galaxy S25 would be a significant improvement. That's because both the S24 Plus and S24 Ultra have 45W wired charging speeds. However, there is even more room for improvement in charging across the S25 series, as the OnePlus 12 demonstrates that you can charge a phone completely in 30 minutes. Finally, Samsung will need to enhance the wireless charging speed in the Galaxy S25 line, which has been limited to 15-watt wireless charging since the S9. An upgrade is long needed at this time, especially given the OnePlus 12 amazing 50-watt wireless charging speed. So, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more exciting tech news and updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.